This is Bad Karma Wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah.
With no gimmick Nick Johnston.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
And David Double D Dykstra.
Alrighty, we're back in the building. Scotty's World.
Should we let the marks go first?
I figured we're going. I thought we go in a rotation.
Let the marks go.
Start off. Yeah, start on this side.
Let the marks go first.
Yeah. So we're gonna go A to Z. We have a little bit of rules, and obviously the list was up to us in terms of interpretation. Maybe it was best actual wrestling performance. Maybe it was how you determined it was who put asses in seats.
I took it for what it was. Best wrestler.
Best wrestler. Best wrestler.
Boom.
Best wrestler, professional wrestler to put on a performance in a ring.
And best wrestler overall.
Okay. All right.
Good.
And I think that was a determining factor for me in a lot of sense, but we'll see. I had a lot of accolades kind of went into play to a certain extent. We'll see. I know a little bit of legendary status. So, starting off obviously with the first letter of the English alphabet, A.
Hey.
So boys,
So
what'd you have at A?
So what we have is we have our separate, and then also some of ours are combined because we agreed on some of them.
Okay.
I went AJ Styles.
Ditto. I also have AJ Styles.
Well, you're talking in ring. Overall,
Yes.
I give it to Andre the Giant. Legend.
Yeah.
This guy, legend.
That's where
Overall,
I'm in the same boat.
I've got
no
Andre the
one
Giant and AJ Styles.
Okay.
How you
So
like me now?
Couldn't
So
choose.
we're all around the same there.
Yeah.
I would say let's try to hone in on one, but you can.
AJ.
I like the way he said it. He was gonna mention other ones, but
Overall,
went AJ.
Yeah.
Bro, you could say that for so many people.
Anybody.
There's
without
no
Andre.
no big show.
Let's be very real here. There's no Hulk Hogan without Andre.
Yes, that's true.
That's the only person that owes Andre his career.
That's true. That is entirely true. Well,
and the Big Show.
yeah.
But
So yeah, I have for A, I have AJ Styles. Honorable mentions, I have Andre the Giant, Adam Copeland, Adam Cole, and Abyss. Arn Anderson in there. I like Abyss. What? Because I said Adam Copeland.
no, you're just like
Big Art Anderson guy.
mudding the waters.
What do you mean?
Cope doesn't deserve to be on that list.
Not for A?
No,
Maybe for E.
maybe.
We'll see.
There's only one person for
Yeah.
E.
Oh, I think so too. How about B? What do we got for B?
For B, we are also split back here. He put Bret Hart.
Okay.
I put Brock Lesnar.
You're both wrong.
Yeah, you're both wrong.
Bruno Sammartino. That's
No.
right there.
Oh, you put Bruno?
I've got 1A, 1B.
I got Bryan Danielson.
You're wrong.
No. No, I'm
Bob
not.
Backlund or
I
Bruno
saved
Sammartino.
Bryan Danielson.
End of story.
Bob
Bob Backlund held that belt for 4 years.
But still.
4 years and was not defeated.
Then you take Andre the Giant over AJ Styles because Bob was not that good in the ring.
Yes, he was
was
brilliant.
good.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
because
ring.
there was no internet and you couldn't
He
see
was
Bob Backlund.
brilliant in the ring.
Yeah,
What
because
are you
the only time you could
talking
see
about?
Bob Backlund was if you went to the show.
Over Bob.
Who won the match between Bob Backlund and Bret Hart?
Well, it doesn't matter.
It's all. I think it was Bob Backlund, sir.
Double D.
End of story.
It's all planned at the end of the
It
day.
doesn't-
You can't do that. Jesus
Bob
Christ.
Backlund
What are
beat
you
Bret
talking
Hart.
about? Beat Bret Hart.
Bob Backlund better
like
than Bret
sports.
Hart.
Brian Danielson would stretch out Bob Backlund.
Oh, stop.
I
Honorable
would agree
mentions.
with you, Nick, but I saved him.
You have him for D.
I will get there.
Okay.
But yeah, I put Brock.
Okay. Why? How?
A man who gets blown up in 5 minutes in any match? Yeah, I put him on my
The
greatest
sheer
wrestlers
force
of all
of Brock Lesnar, no one could compare to him. That's why I put him there.
But again, he's only. I mean, his match with Kurt Angle, yes. His match with John Cena, the one time or two. But other than that, I mean, like what you like the 30-second squash match he had with
Kofi.
Ricochet, Kofi Kingston, Kane. I don't know who else. Just
Anyway.
insert it. Honorable mentions. I have the Beast Mortos, Bret Hart, and Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yes, I put him in my honorable mention too.
Thank you.
Beast Mortos, baby.
Thank you.
Did you see his promo he cut?
You're all ass clowns. Wow. Every single.
We're only 2 letters in.
Only 2 letters.
Bray
in, and
Wyatt's not a bad
he's hating
one.
This
Bray
on
Wyatt's
there.
not bad. I have him under H for Husky Harris.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bray
I might have
Wyatt.
to
Bray
quit-
Wyatt is a.
I might have to quit this show after this.
Oh man. Well, get ready for C. Who do you have at C?
So, you could take this one. Because I was surprised by what he picked.
Okay.
Punk's the best.
That's not what you
Punk
put.
is the best.
That is not what you
Wait. Punk is the best. But Y2J's awesome, dude. He went to every company. He dominated every company. First AEW champ, right? In WWE, the storylines were the best. The list. You just made the list. Like, there's a bunch of stuff. You know, Y2J with the coat. What are you talking about? Dubby, come on.
Punk.
What are you going to say, dude?
I put CM Punk. And I was surprised Frankie didn't, because loves CM Punk.
Yeah.
Freaking marks.
I got Chris Benoit.
Yeah!
I thought about it.
Oh my God!
I thought about
just threw him down.
I thought about it. I really thought about
Purely
it.
wrestling, people. Purely wrestling. We
But
do not
that's more
condone
purely wrestling,
what
so I took
happened.
Punk
If
instead.
we're doing a wrestling list,
Chris
if
Jericho and Chris Benoit.
Chris Jericho,
1A,
Chris
1B.
Benoit. I also have Cesaro on there. I have Chris Candido, Christopher Daniels, Cactus Jack, Cody Rhodes, and Cope.
I like Candido being on there because he doesn't get enough credit for being
No,
an
he does not.
innovator.
No, he does not.
I like
I'm
that.
not going to lie. I didn't even put Cody on there, to be honest. Because I thought those three were so far ahead.
Yeah, but my honorable mentions list can be just about
Yeah.
anybody. So I mean, truly Cody. I mean, even before all the obviously this newer WWE stuff, like his ROH stuff, his New Japan stuff is pretty solid as well. Who do we got for D?
So for D, this is where I put Daniel Bryan / Bryan Danielson.
Okay.
So how I did it was if they went by a different name in a different company, I kind of put them together.
Yeah, I have
So I'm
similar.
talking like the same guy.
Yeah, I have similar stuff
so
like that.
including all of his stuff.
Yeah.
I put the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Okay.
He's fair, son of a plumber.
Go ahead.
Hey, that ain't a mark.
I have Dax Harwood. I have Dax Harwood.
That's
one
not
half
bad.
one half of FTR.
That's not bad. I know it's not
A
bad.
couple. I mean, I'll get to my honorable mentions after you name yours.
Dusty's already been mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Dynamite Kid.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one. It's not. I was gonna name him on my honorable mentions, but my big one, it was between Dax and Dean Malenko.
Dean's up
That was
there
my tough
too.
one. Dusty Rhodes up there. Dustin Rhodes also. Dude Love. Just because I got to put Cactus Jack and Dude Love on there. And then just for funsies, I got Danhausen because it's fun. So Dax Harwood on there again. I feel like when even in his singles matches when they were putting him up there for AEW, he was able to put it together. How about E? I think
now I want to preface this.
we got a layup for E.
If this isn't the same person for everybody,
Should we all can we all say it all at the same time?
somebody's getting hit in the head.
This is
We say
tough
on
with
three?
two. We have different ones. I think I have two in my mind.
How?
I have two in my
How
mind.
do you have different
Okay,
ones?
no, you ready?
How?
I said it.
Can we at
I
least
said
say
first,
our?
though.
I think we
You
have
ready?
ours.
1, 2, 3.
Eddie Guerrero.
There you go. I put Eddie.
Who the?
So hold on, let me.
No.
I just haven't look.
Grab
me
a chair.
going back to
Grab
it,
a chair and hit him.
Listen, me going back to it, I just haven't. This is me, like, I haven't really seen much of it, but I went with Edge for me personally.
That's tough.
But
I have him on honorable mentions, but he can't do
I
it.
put Eddie, like, it was 1A, 1B. I just haven't seen that much of Eddie, me going back to watch it. Oh, man. That's the only reason why.
This is the
Not
guy that,
discrediting
the guy that calls me
Eddie
a
at
hater.
all.
This is the guy that says I'm just unfit.
Cup of coffee.
Oh,
Not
man.
discrediting him at all.
Cup of coffee. You're never allowed to give an opinion about
Bro,
wrestling
I
ever
am-
again. Ever again.
There's so many letters to go.
I am not discrediting him
Ever
at
again?
all. I just haven't seen that much because I haven't gone back to it. That's one of the guys that I
man.
need to go back and watch.
Yes, that is without a
And
doubt.
I know that.
Yes.
I'm not trying to discredit him at
Yes.
I feel like I just got kicked in the junk by John Cena.
Oh man, yeah. That might.
How do you not have Eddie Guerrero uno?
That
Numero
might,
uno.
That might be the bigger heel turn of the week. Honestly. All right. That was a huge one right there.
head
All
hurts.
I'm saying is that I went back. If I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back and watch more of his stuff, and it will probably change.
All you
I'm
need
saying
to do,
is I haven't just seen
I'll
it.
give you one match and you'll be like, okay, Eddie Guerrero's the greatest wrestler, wrestler.
Okay,
Yep.
tell me that.
Halloween
Which one, and
Havoc.
I'll watch it.
Well, that's
The only
actually
one I've really watched is the SummerSlam one we watched for SummerSlam.
Okay.
That was really it.
and actually another one to give to help your B guy out for Brock Lesnar, Eddie Guerrero at No Way Out.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give you that one. How about F? How about F?
We
This one
agreed.
actually was pretty tough.
No, it
We
wasn't.
agreed here. No,
Was it?
we put
Okay.
Finn Balor.
I had him in the honorable mention.
Fritz von Erich.
Okay, that's an interesting one. I have Farouk.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad. First African American
just because R
world
was
champion.
because R was stacked. Like he wasn't gonna. He fell in.
R's ridiculous.
R
R
is
is
so
ridiculous.
hard. R was so
Ridiculous.
hard.
R is ridiculous. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's one. There's one too
R
many for R.
is ridiculous.
I do have Finn Balor was up there. I was kind of having tough, but I wanted to do Farouk just for the for that. I mean, number for first African.
Single shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got me so upset. I need you to put him on a single shot for a second.
Yeah. So yeah, honestly, yeah, I got Farouk for a couple, obviously for a singles run, but I also do like him being a part of the APA, one of my favorite tag teams of all time. How about G? Who do we got for G?
Okay, you know what? G, you might not think of this. I'm going to go with the Great Muta.
I have him in
Great
my
Muta
honorable
is up
mentions.
there.
I have
Great
him in my
Muta's up
honorable mentions.
The spray was iconic.
Yes.
Spray's iconic. That's
Yes.
all.
Paved the way for a lot of Japanese
it's
performers in that
And
sense.
Goldberg.
Yeah. Goldberg was.
He has the record, dude. He has like 100. He was 120 and all, dude.
Didn't Asuka beat it?
I can't. Why are they picking?
Samoa Joe's got a probably better
Hey.
undefeated record.
I put Gunther.
I put Gunther as well.
You're both wrong. Everybody's wrong.
Well, it's everyone's opinion,
It's an opinion, but
David,
you're
not fact
But
or
you're wrong.
fiction. It's not fact
Yeah.
or fiction. It's
Gorgeous
people's opinion.
George.
I had him up there.
Gorgeous George.
Definitely a good name right there.
There's no Ric Flair without Gorgeous George.
Fair enough. Very fair. How about for H? I think I have a solid one. You might respect this one.
I have
We both have Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I have Harley Race.
Dude, I swear to God. Okay, so my 1B, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Hardcore Holly.
I saved him. I saved Hunter.
Harley
Or for
Race.
Paul.
No.
Harley.
Yeah, Harley Race. A truly a badass in the ring.
I love that you. It's just.
A badass in the ring, a badass out of the ring. He was just a man's man.
Yeah.
Not the William Regal man's man. Just a real man's man.
I'll be honest. I struggled with I.
I did too.
I did
Pun
not.
intended. There we go. How about for I? What do we, I
Iron
had a
Sheik.
couple
We
I
both
was
put Iron Sheik.
lingering with. I had the
Cheeky
Sheik.
baby?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
I
give
just
you one.
struggled listening to anyone else.
Ivan Koloff.
Yeah. I have IRS in my honorable mentions. Ivory.
I've got Sheik on my. It's 1A, 1B.
Yeah.
You can flip flop them all you want.
Yeah, like I said, my
I'd probably put Sheik a little bit higher just because he held a world title, and Ivan Koloff was more of a tag team specialist.
What also did it for me was on accident, I ended up watching WrestleMania 17 in its entirety, and then of course Sheik wins the Gimmick Battle Royal. So I'm like, you know what?
Sheiky baby.
But like I said, IRS is in my honorable mentions. Ian Rotten.
Ian Rotten's a good one.
And Ivory.
Okay. Yeah,
Just because I needed some eyes.
she's a good female wrestler.
Yeah. How about Jay? Jay was pretty tough as well. A lot of J's.
Not for me.
Not for me either. Because I did
Let me
this
guess.
off of my.
Hardy.
No.
Oh, we should have
Yes.
done that
Yes.
back here.
Yes.
you
There
a
is no.
Cena?
He carried a whole era, dude. You can't do nothing.
I'm with them when it comes to that. I mean, I get it. Is he a great wrestler? Probably not. But John's my 1A.
How can you
But I've
include-
got
Who'd you go? All three of you went, John?
You can include the heel turn now too.
He hates John Cena, so that's
No.
that's fair. I
No.
accepted that.
I'll be proud of you if you come up with another one.
Jerry Lynn.
Solid.
Jerry Lynn.
Is that the only other one you got?
Jushin Thunder Liger, Jeff Hardy, Jay Briscoe, John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Mundo, Johnny Impact, Johnny Elite.
Morrison.
And you left the greatest
He doesn't
title
like- he doesn't
holder
like
of all time off of that list.
John.
Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, no,
Jerry Lawler is my 1B, and nobody thinks of him. And he's held like 59 freaking world titles.
Yeah, that and just dominating a territory for what, like 20 plus years, basically.
First person to make wrestling mainstream with his feud with Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm actually not surprised you didn't put John Cena on there, Nick.
I
I'm
mean,
not
yeah,
surprised.
we
you don't really like
talking
him
wrestler.
that much.
Talking wrestler. Again, he showcased it in the Elimination Chamber. He literally has 5 moves left. That's all he can do. So there you go.
I don't know how you'll think about me when I say who I put for K.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No.
Well,
There's
unfortunately, I had 3 Ks. Don't stop.
Oh, stop.
There was 3 I
Pause.
was wrestling with. I landed on 1, and I mean, this was if there was one that like I need a 1A, 1B, 1C. This would be the one for sure. What do we got?
I put Kenny Omega.
I also put Kenny Omega. I know. I know. It's Kurt.
I put Kurt Angle.
It's Kurt. I know it's tough, but I had to put Kenny.
Y'all, how is this a thing?
It's so tough.
It's so tough.
Kazuka
I know that was my
Okada.
third. That was my third.
How do you not
Oh, I
have
didn't
That was
the
my
dude
think of that.
has had that has reigned
Oh, I don't want to show you all of it, but
over
I
New
didn't
Japan?
even
I
think of
believe
that.
you.
I'm not gonna lie.
those were my 3.
Those were the
I have
first 2 that came
Kenny
to my mind.
and I have Kurt.
Kenny, Kurt, and Okada. Those were my 3 that I was toying
right.
with.
Very
Those are the
good.
only 3 that I wrote down. I'm sure there's yeah, there's a ton. There's a ton.
L.
What do we got there?
L. L. I put Lex Luger.
Okay.
That's fair.
Hall of Famer now.
All right.
That's fair.
Both.
That's fair.
I went with Lance Storm.
Not bad. Not bad.
Again, maybe not the biggest, in terms of accolades, but in terms of in-ring ability, you could out-wrestle a lot of people.
I'm glad I'm old. Larry Zbyszko.
He was on there. He was up there.
And my 1B, Luthez.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Come on, people.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. There's a lot of names I'm hearing that's kind of reminding me of when I used to listen to Jim Cornette, all these names he would drop.
I'm telling you.
All right, I mean, a kind of a layup for me, obviously. I'll just say mine, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I said MJF too.
MJF.
I'm not gonna lie, David.
I
Mick Foley's
can't-
never really hit for me.
I can't do MJF yet. He's so young in his career.
I even hesitated for that reason, but just for the sake of gimmicks, I needed to put MJF.
I'm putting Macho Man over MJF at this point.
I've got
Put
Macho,
him. He's an R.
Macho Man Randy Savage. You can do it
I'd
anyway.
put him in R.
I said
It would be
Hunter
R.
Hearst. I did Hunter Hearst Helmsley when everybody else would probably do Triple H, just to have him on the list.
That's fair.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
I just Mick Foley never really hit for me.
You ready?
So I put MJF.
You ready? I've got a 1B.
Oh, sure. For M still, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Miz.
Ugh, no.
I
I
you
give
can
it a
argue
shout,
all you
though.
want.
I give it a shout.
First WWE superstar to be a 2-time grand champion. You can't
That'll mean
argue
nothing.
with that.
That means nothing.
That's
in the long
another
run.
guy. Just Nick just hates, but
I know.
I put
That
some, some on it.
He is he is the golden child of what was the dark age of WWE. What was the bad time for me? What made me actively turn off the channel and not be a wrestling fan for a long time was The Miz. My mentions are Mick Foley, Matthew Jackson, Magnum TA, Matt Hardy, Minoru Suzuki, and Mark Briscoe. N. Who do we got?
I got Nigel McGuinness.
I got Nigel McGuinness as well.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because we've been watching him.
Yeah, we
We've
have.
watched like 3 of his matches so far.
Yeah, him. I mean, his time in Ring of Honor.
The
I
first
mean,
female wrestler on my list, I put Natalia.
oh, okay.
Solid.
All right, solid pick right there. Nia Jax was in my honorable mentions here for at N.
Same.
Sick Nick Mondo from CZW, and then of course Nicholas Jackson. What do you got for your N?
Nick Bockwinkel. What is wrong with you people? Greatest AWA champion of all time.
I'm gonna say that I can't tell you. I can't. I'm not.
And honorable mention, this is just me, Jetoeta Nikita Koloff.
Okay, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, that was a good one. Alrighty, on to O.
On the O.
There's
There
two.
should be one, but there could be multiple. Owen Hart.
I have Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart, but
Owen
I also
Hart.
have Ole Anderson.
I have
Oh,
Ole
that's it.
Anderson in my honorable mentions as well.
Anyone who's part of the original Four Horsemen deserves an honorable mention.
Absolutely. So Owen Hart's across the board. Ole Anderson with the honorable mention. How about P? This was kind of tough too for a
I
little
know
bit for
we've
me.
been going first, but can you guys go first for this one?
Sure. For P, I'm gonna no.
I'll go.
Yeah, go for it.
Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson. That's a nice one. No.
Honorable mention.
Rowdy Piper.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mentions. I got Perry Saturn, Penta, Psychosis, and Paul London. I went with La Parka.
My honorable mention is Paige.
Okay, yeah, solid.
So we both
Changed
went with
women's
the same
wrestling.
person. We both went with Paul Heyman.
Not a wrestler.
If
He's not
it-
a wrestler.
So this is why I put, if it doesn't count, I put Penta.
Okay. Oh, you followed up too, same
Yeah.
Penta.
We both had the same thing where it was a Paul Heyman, but if you don't want to count that, we put Penta.
I'm gonna have to learn you guys on like 80s wrestling.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. All right, on to Q. Q was fun for me.
I worked this so hard.
Queen Charmel. Booker T. King Booker. Who did you put for Q? QT Marshall?
QT Marshall's in the honorable mentions.
I thought about putting QT Marshall.
He got beaten by
Queen
Boom Ace.
Sherry Martel.
Queen Sherry. Yeah, okay.
You got what's
Queen Sherry was up there.
Queen Nia Jax.
Oh my God.
You guys are off your rocker.
Queen Sherry Martel would wrestle circles around Nia.
So hold on. So for K, give me King Gunther then.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Good
And
manipulation.
what was Queen Charmel?
It was good manipulation.
She wasn't
I
even
like
a
it. No, she
wrestler.
was not a wrestler.
She was a manager.
And she was a Nitro
And she
girl.
was awful too.
And a Nitro girl.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh God,
R.
here comes the R's.
This one's hard.
This was this was the toughest. Everyone can make their all sorts of arguments for all
I
sorts
have
of
top
ways.
4.
I kind of have a top 3, top 4, yeah.
So when we came in today, we were kind of talking about this with Andrew. There was 3 names thrown out, but I still went with Randy Orton.
Okay.
I got
God.
Rick.
I don't. I'm gonna have to save this joke for after. I don't think I can say this on.
No, you probably can't.
Rob Van Dam.
I got Ric Flair. Who's your number 1?
I got Flair, yeah.
I got Rob Van Dam.
Rob
Van Dam's my number 3.
Yeah.
Van Dam's my number 3.
And-
Orton's my 2, and Mysterio's my 4.
Okay. Even over, in my honorable mentions, I got Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat, The Rock, Raven, Ron Simmons, Ray Phoenix, Ray Mysterio.
I got Rhino in my honorable mentions.
I like Rhino
Rhino's
too.
good.
Rhino's solid.
Rhino's good.
Solid guy, solid dude. Yeah, Ricky. This one was
It
hands
was
down
so
the toughest.
hard. I think I sat on this one
So,
for 15 minutes.
ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, if you want to be a great wrestler, go with an R name.
Yeah, honestly.
Ricky Saints, baby.
Ricochet. Ricky Saints.
That's what
Ricky
he
Saints.
said earlier.
Yeah.
True.
Honestly, so far, to get on Ricky Saints really quick, my favorite thing in the collectors community right now, AEW just dropped a Ricky Starks figure, and everyone in the comments just goes, "Oh my God, bro, they look just like Ricky Saints." If you get, you guys, this is really peculiar. So I just thought that was pretty good. How about S? I think there's kind of another layup, a ton of honorable mentions, but kind of a layup here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I put Shawn Michaels.
I put Shawn. Yeah, 3. In terms of
I was struggling with that one.
who put asses in seats, best storylines, maybe Stone Cold, but actual matches.
Both of them are going to get their asses kicked.
I know, right?
For what? For what?
Stone Cold didn't even make my list.
I put Shawn
Really?
Michaels.
Wow.
You
I
know
put
who
Shawn
did make my
Michaels.
list?
Why am I
Who?
getting killed back here?
Because you put someone other than Eddie Guerrero.
That's just because I haven't seen him that
I have
much.
one other on my list.
Sure.
And that's it. How about you?
I got a couple. I got Samoa Joe, Sting, Sandman, Super
Sting's
Crazy.
the only other one I put on my list for
Super Crazy and Sabu, just because I love me some
Era
ECW.
of the Attitude Era, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like that. So you could kick my ass all you want. I mean, it's not like he beat WCW by himself. So I mean, just throwing out. Shawn was a part.
I wouldn't go that
All
far.
right, him and The
Oh,
Rock,
man.
but still, Sean's up there. Sean's up there.
Sean's
Yeah.
got the longevity.
Sean.
But Stone Cold.
Shawn
That's
Michaels.
what put it over for me.
How about T? What do we got for T? T is for
Triple H.
I put Triple H with The Rock. The Rock.
we said the doesn't
That doesn't
count.
count. So Triple H.
Yeah, the and then Mr. Mrs. didn't count. I thought that's what we were going
So
with.
if you went with like Mr. Perfect, that
I
was
won't-
going to be P.
Yeah, I went with Terry Funk. Terry Funk. I had Tito Santana up there.
Honorable mention.
Tomohiro Ishii and Taz.
Tonga Loa should be on there, bro.
Yeah,
You're all dead to me.
Tonga Loa is the
Why is
greatest
Tony Storm
T
not on
ever,
your
bro.
list?
Yeah,
Why is
no,
Tony
you're right.
Storm not on your list?
Honestly, after I was making this pretty late and a little bit of under the influence. So
In a certain state of mind.
got a couple puff passes away from making a couple more honorable mentions for sure. But so I kind of after a couple of honorable mentions, I kind of cut it off.
These last ones should be easy for everybody.
Yeah. So you,
Taker.
Undertaker across the board.
Undertaker.
I have Umaga just for funsies, and then again in terms of like accolades, Ultimo Dragon,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ultimate Warrior. Yeah. Anybody? Any other honorable mentions? You?
No, Taker. He's one of this is one of those where I was just like, it's Taker, and then everybody else.
Can I guess your V?
Yeah, sure.
Vern Gagne?
No.
Oh, really?
Close.
Okay.
Not close, but yeah, I like your thoughts.
All right. Well, go for it.
I was never a Vern Gagne fan.
Gotcha. I kind of felt you were going to go with this route, but go ahead. Who is your V?
Vader time. It's Vader time.
I got Vader as well.
It's my biological dad.
There you go.
I put Von Erichs
That's okay.
as a
That's
family.
Family, yeah. That's good.
you're on. All right, yeah, your honor. I'll allow it. Yeah, I'll allow it. There you go.
They didn't wrestle alone very
Yeah.
much.
For funsies, I got Val Venus, Viscera, Vic Capri, who's a local indie guy that I got in there. So I got a shout out to CSW. Shout out to MCW actually. We'll get to that. Vern Gagne, and then I had Velvet Sky up there as well. W, kind of easy for me.
It's super easy for me.
Will Ospreay.
I put the man with the most 5-star matches, Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay.
Bam. Me and Double D. Hey, you're not kicking
You
my
got
ass
William
this time,
Regal
right?
up there?
I'm sorry, William
There's
Regal's.
a very common theme here. You two are agreeing a lot, and me and Nick are also agreeing. a lot.
William
There's a
Regal
very
to
common
me
theme here.
to me
I got him
is
at-
the
he's-
essence of professional wrestling.
He is my number. Well, he's in my honorable mentions. He's my number.
I think Regal is probably one of the
I
best.
have
technical
Volta
wrestlers.
also up there. Technically Gunther. So.
I don't necessarily disagree with the Osprey, but once again, he's had what a 10-year career.
Yeah.
I want to see where he lays in the Antheans.
Very fair, and then you have also just the idea of like you can he's been laying his wisdom all across the board. Kind of little limited here. X, what do you got for X?
Regal. Oh, wait, X? We're going X?
Yeah, we're on
X-Pac.
X. I got X Pac as well.
Pac.
Yeah, X Pac. Xavier Woods and Xia Li are up there for me in terms of honorable mentions.
I thought about it, Xavier Woods.
Yeah, then he could also be Consequences Creed. All right, how about Y?
Yoko.
You got Yokozuna.
Yoko.
Yoshihiro Tajiri.
All right.
Jerry, okay. That's a good one.
Tajiri. I have Yokozuna in my honorable mentions, and then I think I guess I did this too. I put the Young Bucks as even though I have them individually as
That's
well.
fine.
And then for Z stands for
Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr. as well.
That's the only
100%.
guy.
Zack Sabre Jr. I have Zack Ryder and Zandig as my honorable mentions.
Zack Ryder shouldn't even be on the list.
No, I don't think so.
You know it.
I think my honorable mentions were definitely a mixture of who deserved to be in there, and I also just kind of having some fun with the honorable mentions. But definitely who I chose, like I meant, like I didn't like.
That might be the most annoying noise I've ever heard come out of Scotty's mouth.
Oh my God, yeah, and you know it that this is the end of the episode here.